Hi guys, I'm making this video today because I wanted to share with you an amazing experience that I had on Sunday just gone, 19th of August 2012. I was sitting in my garden, it must have been roughly about 11 PM, just sitting out there looking at the stars. It was quite a clear night because we had had 2 days of heavy chemtrailing, but on the Sunday it was really nice and clear, there hadn't been any trails. And so we were sitting outside in our garden. It was myself and my partner Matt. We were sitting outside and we had been getting very spiritual whilst we was inside, you know, things we were discussing and talking about. And then we went out into the garden and we both did feel this really nice feeling, and we were out there talking. Anyway, I saw what I thought was, first of all, it had to be a plane. It was very low, and I noticed this light and I watched it for a while and I thought, could it be a star? And I'm looking, and at first it wasn't moving, and it was close to us. It was like the row of houses across the road. It was just above those houses there. And so I'm watching this light and I started to feel a really spiritual connection or something, and I started to think, what is this light that I can see? And at that point it started to move, and we were watching it and it was moving quite slowly just across from right to left. It was going across, and I could sense and notice that it was starting to get brighter. So I just said out loud, what are you? And I just said, come here. This is really weird. The light started to come into our direction. Now my partner also saw the light. It was just one burning light to him, and he saw it coming over. So I've asked the light to come over, and at this point I just had such a feeling of, the only word I can describe and explain how I felt at the time when I've connected to this light is it was a very biblical experience. It's things that I've read that have happened, and it's right there in front of me. And at that point, when I saw this light coming towards me, and it was quite low, it was just hovering there, I just instinctively I stood up and I kicked off my flip-flops because I just had to be connected to the ground for some reason. So I've kicked off my flip-flops, and this light is coming over towards us. And at this point I started to pray, and I started to say the Lord's Prayer, the Our Father. So I'm saying that, and I was saying it out loud, and as I'm praying, this light is getting brighter and brighter and brighter. It was amazing. It looked like a flame. It was like that. It looked like a flame light, and around it there was lots of little sparkles of light. And as I'm praying, this light is getting brighter and brighter and brighter. It was amazing. And I'm so connected to this light, and I could feel this sensation coming from this light. It's not like the light was talking to me, because I didn't hear any voice. It's just the feeling that I got and the sensation that I got and what I felt. And as I'm recounting this story now, my heart is really beating. The feelings that I got from seeing this light were, I just felt so much love, so much hope, so much strength, and it was just so much calm. And it was definitely one of the good guys that was hovering above me. As I'm praying, like I said, it's getting brighter and brighter, and I could feel this connection. And then all of a sudden I felt inside, and I just knew that it was going to go. So I've just held up my hands like that, and I said to the light, don't go. And as it started to move, it then came back and stayed there for a little while. So I still felt that it was going to go, and I knew it was going to go. So I kept watching it, and like I said, I'm just connected to this light, and it was like I was in some sort of zone. It was the most amazing spiritual experience I've ever felt in my life. And then it started to go away, and it started to fade out, and then it just sort of fizzled away to nothing. But it was right above me, right next to my neighbour's house, and it was right above their house in their garden, and it was just there, and it was just amazing. And still now I just feel so much love and strength and hope, and I just know that it was a really amazing thing I saw, and I don't know what it was. It might have been an angel, or I don't know, maybe it's my guardian angel. I don't know what it was, but it was a light, and it felt so good, and it felt like a part of God. It was either one of his messengers, or I don't know, but it was an amazing feeling. And I just wanted to share it with you because some of you also know that I've also had a little light orb on my shoulder before. And that was a tiny thing, but this thing that I saw outside was just like about 100 times bigger than that. And it was a sparkly light that I've never seen in my life. I've never seen anything like that. No man-made object can do that. And it was just amazing. And also what I find really weird is whenever I see something, the first thing I think to do is to grab my camera so I can show you guys what I'm seeing. But I didn't feel like that at all. Instinctively I knew this was just for me. I didn't want to get my camera, and it was only on the window, so it wasn't far. Didn't grab it. Had to have my feet on the ground because I just kicked off my flip-flops. It was really weird. And then afterwards I said to my boyfriend, what happened? And he said he just saw a light. It came over when I asked it what it was, and I said, come here, and it started to come over. He watched it also hovering, and he saw it move to the left a bit and then come back to the right when I said, don't go. But for him, he didn't see it get really brilliant and bright, but he saw it just as like a ball of light, like how I originally saw it. And he didn't see it get really bright, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm glad he saw a light because he's my witness. And it was just amazing, guys. And I think it's a really good sign. And I don't know if it's got anything to do with the fact that the 2 days before they had hammered us with chemtrails, absolutely hammered us with chemtrails. You guys know 17th and 18th of August were just terrible days for chemtrailing. Just wondering now if maybe they were hiding something, or they're trying to hide something. I have no idea. But it was amazing, and I just wanted to share. And I don't know if there's anybody else out there that's also had this experience. I'd love to hear your story. So thanks for listening, and I think this is a really good sign. And take care, guys. Speak to you soon.